Hi everyone, I'm Lolo Tracy, there's a check, and right here I have probably what I would say one of the best hydraulic 8x8 dump trucks. So this is going to be from MD. It is going to be a full metal model, and by that I mean the chassis, the bucket, and the cabin is going to be all metal. So now let's jump into everything you need to know about this one and why you should have this one in your collection. Now, this being a full metal RC dump truck, it is heavy. Oh gosh, and it weighs in at around 9.5 kilograms. Now, let's jump into all the features and details. So, of course, the cabin is going to be a full metal cabin, super beautiful gray finish. So the gray is a shiny metallic gray. So starting over from the bottom, you do have your front bumper right over here, full metal plate. This little red part is just a decorative part, so it is a plastic part, as well as this man part is going to be plastic. However, everything else is going to be metal. This part is a plastic part, as well as your adjustable side mirrors on both sides. And you have more mirrors over here. You do have your movable windshield wipers on the front. And you do have the man right there embedded into the truck, and a little bit of a lion right there. So just that much, a little bit of detail, just making it more nicer. Now coming over to this side, we do have our steps right here, metal steps. So for the doors, so the doors do open, full metal openable doors with your windows, of course. Now on the inside, it's very interesting. The seats are actually made of rubber, and they can move around like that, so you can recline it. And this part is also covered in rubber. The steering wheel can also move around, so you can steer whenever you need. And in the back, you're going to actually have the speaker, but I don't know if you guys can see it from here. Now coming over here, we do have more details like this metal standing plate, and of course some black in the paints right here on the back. But the fender, half of it is going to be a little bit of plastic, but this part is going to be full metal. This part is also going to be a plastic part, but with a full metal tank on the bottom. On the top, we do have the ladder that leads into the dumper. So this is going to be full metal ladder all the way to the entire bucket being a full metal part. Now for the bucket and the fenders, so the fenders are going to be this nice stainless steel with patterns all over it, and we do have another little metal box here for other decorations, as well as the tanks on the bottom, and another metal fender right here. So of course the wheel hubs are going to be all metal in the back and in the front, so it is an 8x8. All these are going to be live axles. Now coming over to the back, we do have our tailgate that's going to be with some locking pins, can only open once you dump the bucket. And over here we do have the full metal rear bumper and a towing pin right over here. You do have your rear lights as well. Now coming over to the right side of the dumper, so you still have your full metal stainless steel wheel fenders over here, and this is going to be your hydraulic oil tank. You only need to unscrew this part and add hydraulic oil using a syringe and a tube. And of course another metal fender. You have your man. Again, this is going to be a decorative part, and of course full metal wheel hubs. And oh, look at that, this can actually swing. Now let's measure the size of the bucket. So the width is around almost 19 centimeters. The depth will be around almost 7 centimeters, and the entire length of the bucket is going to be around 46 centimeters. Now, how do we open the cabin? You just push this lever over here and you can easily flip it over. So it does have a support, so it will not be going anywhere since we do have the screws right over here. So what we have over here is going to be the 12-channel receiver, the power switch, soundboard from Fury Bear, and right over here is going to be your ESC. So for the battery, I'll be using a 2S battery for now. So you can actually put it on the top over here. That's going to be a battery compartment, and then press your power switch. Then you can close everything up. Now let's jump into the operation. First things first, it's going to be the light system. So we have the bottom lights turn on first, and then your headlights and the sun visor lights. And you can also have the side lights over here turn on, and you can simply turn them off. Same with the indicator lights. That's going to be on both sides. So there isn't really much of anything special about the light system. This truck is meant to be just a track. And of course, we're gonna leave those on for now. Then we do have the sound system. Push up, push down with volume control. So high, low, all the way to 0. So we just keep it right here for that comfort. We do have the driving sound as well, and reversing sound. So this is on low speed, only has 2-speed transmission. Okay, so this is low speed. Let's go back for high speed. So switch right here for high speed. And now we can go. Whoa! Okay, maybe high speed is a little too high. Whoa, okay, I'm a little bit scared, but I want to show you guys the rear lights. Ooh, I'm trying to put it in a way that you guys will see. And of course, we have dual wheel steering, but reversing lights, let's put it in slow speed. Those are the reversing lights. And then forward, brake lights, super bright. We've got indicator lights as well. That should be all for the back. Nice. She moves really well. So of course, for steering, it's both of the axles in the front. And now for the damper, it's going to be your switch over here. Push up to raise it. It's going to come with a multi-phase cylinder. So your pump motor is going to be here as well as your pump. And right here you can see your oil tank, full metal chassis rails over here, so motor and pump. I've seen a lot of multi-phase cylinders on other models, and I do have to say MD does it the best. You do not get any weird braking or anything, so this is one of the best multi-phase cylinders you can get. Now, looking at the chassis, so it's going to be a full metal chassis starting from the rear. We have every axle being a dual rear wheel axle, and they are held together by this as well, so that's pretty cool. We do have them pivoting as well, so it's going to be easy to move in between really weird rough terrain. And we do have differential lock mechanisms. Here's going to be your transfer case. These two servos are actually going to be for the two differentials, so that's going to be differential for the rear and for the front, so it's going to be separate. I'll show you guys that. So right here, first switch, that's going to be for the back over here, so you can see them move. Only the back, the front is not going to have this. And then for the front, that's going to be this switch over here, so we only have 1, 2 on the front only. All right, guys, now that was our full metal, even the cabin from MD, so the 8x8 hydraulic dump truck with the multi-phase cylinder, and comes with the ST8 controller, but you can upgrade it to be whatever you like. So I would definitely highly recommend this truck. It is nice, a lovely price, and awesome features for everyone that wants even that much of a better truck. That is a dump truck too. So you guys should contact me to get yourself one. I'm Lula Tracy, the RC Chick, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!